Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brower Award winner Ryan Camero.
Hello. How's it going? Such beautiful faces, such lovely human beings. Thank you so much for having me this year at 2016 Bioneers. Such a pleasure to be here. Wow. Great. Hi. There we go. Perfect. My name is Ryan Camero. I am 23 years old, and I'm from Stockton, California. A lot of the work that I've been doing over the last several years has been really focusing on coalition building and kind of collectively leveraging different skill sets from arts to advocacy to policy to really enact social change and to also build from a visual communications perspective how we're able to mobilize movements and actually enact positive social change. So that sounds like a lot. So in terms of what that actually looks like, I work with a number of different nonprofit groups and organizations. I work with the Beehive Design Collective, which is an international arts collective made up of artists, activists, educators, and organizers that create these massively beautiful murals that are intricately designed using native plant and animal species of regions that we talk about to portray human stories. And through those graphics, we use arts as a tool for not only talking about histories in a visual sense, but also how we think about these like historical systemic roots of problems and how we actually solve them in the immediacy. I also work with Restore the Delta, doing a lot of anti-water privatization work here locally in California. This is me at the People's Climate March in New York City, where 400,000 people from around the world came together to show solidarity. I came out there as a sandhill crane representing California and really trying to highlight that we kind of are coming across this future of needing to navigate what does a sustainable California look like in terms of water use, in terms of equity of where our resources are going, as well as representing California at the International Climate Talks last year in Paris, as well as being part of a delegation that's going to Morocco this year. There we worked really heavily to do creative intervention, pressuring negotiators on policy demands that are very immediate here. Those impacts will last here as well as on a global level. I'm made up of different identities. All of us are. These are just a couple of identities that I hold really strongly as a human being. And I think in a lot of ways, the project that I've been working on a lot of projects, but I do a lot of art as activism, and I've been working on this comic book for a year and some now, and it's been difficult because I feel like I've been living in the comic book rather than working on it. Because California is happening, there's immediate issues happening now, and it's a really, challenging. So I want to talk about the concept of visionary resilience for a second. The idea that we need to be really critical about the issues that are in front of us and really look at all the angles from a holistic perspective, and also find ways that we move together as a society. I mean, many hands make for light work, and I think that collective mentality is how we actually get to the world that we deserve and know is possible. So a lot of my work is centered on the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta. It's the largest estuary on the west coast of the Americas. If you wanted to see it, it's actually, the Sacramento-San Joaquin River Delta is the largest set of waterways on the west coast of the Americas, like I said. It's the hub of the state's water system. It's where two of California's largest rivers meet, and its dendritic maze of streams and channels meet the coastal saltwater bay. The delta actually is east of the Bay Area, so our ecological systems are very connected, and those freshwater rivers are being threatened, by massive water privatization. It also is home to 750 types of species, all different types, aquarian, avian, terrestrial, and is a really important ecology to protect in the midst of this drought. I mean, already surface water resources are low, groundwater resources are dwindling as well. So it's really important that we steward new solutions that aren't inherently exploitative, like the twin tunnels that will extract water, and actually focus on solutions like rainwater capture and things like that. So really quickly, just to end, is the Beehive creates these mind maps that solve these issues. And really working on a graphic about California, we are really trying to tell these stories that are really like focusing on how we tell these stories from thinking about all of these perspectives of the ecology around us. And just to close, I think I just wanted to show you that also, like, this doesn't have to be a doom and gloom scenario. This is actually a comic book, a coloring book for kids about the species extinction crisis. It's about a cousin of a popular clownfish called the Delta smelt that is trying to find a healthier home and actually connect with the fact that there used to be millions of the smelts and how it's really an indicator species of the health of the ecosystem. And just to close off, I think it's really important that we really steward the world around us, and just hopefully from a little taste of the different types of coalition building work that I've been doing, that you folks are able to engage with multiple identities, figure out how we can solve this crisis, because it really takes every single skill set at the table. Thank you.